Hello there! In this studio video, we will talk about 4.0 or 4.0 Industrial Revolution. First, let me tell you what will we talk about in this video. First, we will talk about some article in the Jakarta Post. Second, we will talk about example of 4.0 Industrial Revolution. Third, we will talk about my opinion as designer of mechatronic product to about 4.0 Industrial Revolution. Let's get started. First, the article in the Jakarta Post. This article is written by Lisa Yusupin on the Jakarta Post. The title is Human Resources Must Adapt to 4.0 Industry. 4.0 industry is a hot topic to people, government, and of course industry. 4.0 industry can push forward the potential use of internet. Nowadays, most people always use their smartphone to make their life much easier. 4.0 revolution bring many advantages. Those advantages can be used by all aspects, not just industry, but government or daily life also can use it. 4.0 revolution, because its main core is internet, therefore it can make our work much faster. For example, some micro industry just have one store. Therefore, circulation of the product is in that store. But using internet, those micro industry can use third company such as Tokopedia, Bukalapak, etc. to open an online store. So the micro industry can have a much more customer. That is an example of 4.0 revolution. As Suwandi Soh, founder and CEO of HR and accounting software platform Sneaker, said, 4.0 can digitalize many business, from small to big business, from manual input data to digitalized input data. For example, online input data can bring much advantages, because for online input data, it can be done in anywhere at any time. While manual input data use manual operation, such as read in the paper. Manual input have much disadvantages, such as mismatched data. Mismatched data can be bothersome. Because of manual input data, to correct a mismatch, reviewing all data is needed, so it will take much more time. But if that using an online one, it can be done in just a second. Talking about data, data is important. Data is an important requirement to know more about something. So today personal data can be used to know someone. For example, is online ad. Online ad using our personal data to know which ads suitable for us. Those data can be a weapon for marketing department. So nowadays, privacy are questionable. As Rudy Effendi, General Electric ad director said, data able to use for in-depth analysis. The data can analyze customer taste to know a customer taste are important to the business. Because if business know customer taste, then business can make a product that fit to the customer taste. A product that fit to a customer taste certainly will sell well. That is an example of the in the product sector. The data can also be used to predict human resources behavior, such as on whether an employee is likely to leave the company, as Rogi said. Using internet or automation solution can improve human resources performance because it will help employee to work better. Agustina, HR Director of Dana Indonesia, said that using technology can optimize the skill of Dana's employee. To optimize their employee, it is important to the company because if the skill of employee rise, more effective and efficient work process will be. In the article, the government has been took interest to Industry 4.0 to develop human resources of Indonesia to be ready to face industry nowadays. It is important to research 4.0 industrial revolution. So the government agreed to support development of Industry 4.0. The budget is about 5.3 trillion rupiah. It's such a big money. Industry 4.0 will be developed in 5 sectors. Those are textile, garment, automotive, electronic, and chemical. That is about first topic. Then we will talk about the second topic. The second topic is about example of 4.0 revolution. We all know use 4.0 industry-based product. For example, is like Gojek or Grab or anything. That app or software can make our transportation more easier. We know usually use Gojek or Grab to take us anywhere. Or the other is like online payment, like Dana or OVO. No, we don't have bring money. We just need to bring our smartphone, then it can be used to pay. Those are example of 4.0 industrial revolution on transportation and financial sector. The other example is in the manufacturing. Manufacturing is about machining a product. It can be used milling, turning, or CNC to machining a product. In the big company, they need a big number of CNC. Because they need a big number of CNC, they will also need a lot of CNC operator. By hiring a lot of CNC operator, it will take much money. To answer those problems, 4.0 is used. With the internet, it is possible to control all CNC using a server computer to plan which CNC do which work. DMG Mori, the maker of CNC, are familiar with this kind of problem. So DMG Mori made DMG Mori Planning. DMG Mori Planning is a service to control and make schedule of production using CNC. A lot of CNC can be controlled by using just one computer. Then the system will execute the task itself. Robotic arm used to load and unload product to and from CNC. DMG Mori Planning or that kind of system very helpful to manufacturer who has a lot of CNC. Then we will talk about the third or the last topic. The third topic is about my opinion as a designer of mechatronic product about 4.0 industrial revolution. As a designer of mechatronic product, we are the man to familiar about automation. Automation is the core of the third industrial revolution. Now is an era of 4.0 industrial revolution, so we must adapt to it. Until now, as a designer, I was amazed because of 4.0. Because of 4.0, a lot of industry itself can be managed by an easy touch or easy touch in the keyboard. 4.0 also make us a designer have an easier work. For example, it's about prototyping. Prototyping is need to evaluate a finished design. But if we don't have a resources to make a prototype, it will become a problematic. No, it is not a problem. Famous 3D modeling software such as SolidWorks have a solution. SolidWorks integrated with the 3D experience can make those prototyping be done in just a few clicks. We just need to upload file to be production. Then fill in some description. Then we just need to choose a reasonable price from the list generated by 3D experience. The system is useful to them who don't have production or resources to make prototyping. 4.0 is supposed to make our life more easier. But we also need to adapt to the 4.0 industry. In the future, it is possible to develop self-operated factory. Then a lot of operator job is useless. From now, it is indeed needed to adapt to 4.0 industry. As a designer, we must keep creative to make a product that answers the problem and compatible with IoT. IoT or Internet of Things, which is a core of 4.0 industrial revolution. As a designer, we must remember it is our job to answer some problem using a design. The design must be able to control by using the IoT, so our design can fit to nowadays 4.0 industrial revolution. Yeah, that's all I can talk about 4.0 industrial revolution. I hope this information can be useful to all of you. If you have a question, just let me know in the comment section. See you next time. Bye.